Hello, Insignificant Other. Congratulations on your 1 year anniversary. I was just so honored to be the first one on your show. Such a great opportunity, had a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing much more in the future.
Hello, and welcome to Insignificant Other. I'm your host, Melissa Castone. So, Barbara,
I decided to make my own Batman movies.
Life was very stressful. I really wanted to do something big, and their lives were transformed.
When Insignificant Other was started in early January, it was never intended to be this kind of series. It was really originally a standalone project. But the fan reaction was so great that we decided to continue it. The process of making an episode starts mainly just with an idea. We start with the script, which can take anywhere from a couple of days to several months. The hardest part would probably be the filming part, scheduling everyone, getting all of the actresses together and the crew. Sometimes the actresses will have a bad case of procrastination, which actually happens quite often. I've been wanting to work with Jennifer James for a while now. I had seen her previously and just loved her work.
I don't know. I just feel like there's this wall between us. Maybe it's just me.
We had always talked about doing something, but we never had a free moment to do it. I finally called her up in early January and I told her, I said, I got this free weekend here, how about we do something? And so she was very enthusiastic about it. She said, yeah, I'm free.
Oh, I was completely enthused when Jennifer called me up asking me if we wanted to do something. I just really admired her as a director, and I've been wanting to work with her for a while. But then when she called up, I was actually free, which was because my leg was broken. So when she called me up, I was like, totally, just have one little problem here.
It actually worked out pretty well because I've been thinking about doing kind of an interview setting. And the fact that she couldn't run or walk or anything kind of solidified that.
Just kind of throwing out suggestions it's bright green, maybe you can insert something in there. I mean, you can do anything, as long as you have a green screen, right?
Melissa Castone's last name actually came from the name that Jennifer had given her bright green cast that she was wearing during filming.
My favorite thing about it is getting to be in every single episode. I get to meet all the different actresses that come on, and I get to work with director Jennifer James a lot, which I just love. She's such a good director.
I think it's great. I love working with her. She's really embraced the character, which has allowed us to put Melissa Castone in different situations so that we can expand on her personality and things like that. So Jennifer just loves doing it, I think, and love working with her.
Many people have biked across the nation and have written about the experience.
When my agent told me that I had gotten a part in Insignificant Other, I nearly burst into tears. I was so glad that I'd had the opportunity to be in the show.
With each new episode, as I mentioned before, we try to expand, do something we've never done before. And with the second and third episodes, we were able to use graphic artist Jennifer James, which was a great experience working with her. Just loved her work. And also with the character Vivian Hart in the second episode, we used a kind of a different technique in the direction.
It was a little interesting because whenever I'd make a mistake, sometimes she wouldn't even reshoot because she said it was just part of the character of Vivian Hart. The director was so encouraging. She said right from the beginning that I fit the part perfectly, which was a great compliment to me.
I'm not just the best Batman impressionist. It's like my secret identity.
I started talking like Batman, and she thought it was funny and decided that she wanted to make an Insignificant Other video with me. Being the kind soul I am, I decided to do it with her.
I had known Lindsay Huggins previously to the Luna Bell Wilkins episode. One day we were just hanging out in a restaurant, she broke out with this voice, had the whole table laughing.
I was babysitting one time and the kid had a Batman mask, and I decided to try to copy Batman.
She worked great with it, actually, and thankfully she still has a voice. which we're all glad of. Sometimes.
What's it like working with director Jennifer James? She's so awesome. She could be a director one day. I mean, like, I was actually surprised.
Allison and Hannah James have been working with me from the very first episode.
Jennifer just asked us to do it. She paid us candy the first time.
And it's nice having a multi-talented crew member so that all the areas of filming, lighting, hairstylists, and makeup. You know, Hannah James created the iconic look of Melissa Castone with the hair and the bright pink lipstick that we've all recognized the host as.
Working with Jennifer is horrible. She's like a slave driver. Pushes her crew too hard. She's just bossy. Of course, she was nice to her guest actor.
So, it's great having those people to, do those little things that are imperative in filmmaking, but that not one person can do all at once. First of all, I want to thank our sponsor and biggest fan, Mr. Brian James. You've been a constant encouragement, support. Also for our crew, Allison and Hannah James, thank you so much for all you do with the camera work and lighting. For our consultants as well, Carissa and Iris James, thank you so much for helping out. Carissa and Valerie James, thank you for the use of your cameras.
Her videos are very funny. You should watch them because they make me laugh.
I just want to thank the fans. It's been amazing interacting with everyone who just loves the show and loves the character.
Also to the fans, big thank you to all of you who are a constant encouragement. And it's for you. The show is for you. And so thank you for receiving it so well. Future of the show? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe. Awesomeness?
I just wish somebody had told me before we started filming that my earrings were mismatched.
Bane, I think. If you go watch the video, she's at the end of some creepy guy dressed up with a thing on her nose that looked like a pig's snout.
When my agent said that I had gotten the part for Vivian Hart, I nearly burst into flames.
I'm not bitter. No, not bitter.
So I just love working with director Jennifer James and with Melissa.
One question that I get asked a lot is, do I have multiple personalities?
She does have multiple personalities. The day I was there, she had 3, I'm pretty sure. Actually 4.
The only downside to working with the show is having to work with Jennifer James.
Some of the horrors of filming with her, I don't want to relive ever again.
Apparently nobody cares. We do though. I'm Melissa Castone, and I approve this message.